got to tell me these things. I be just talking. Y'all hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. Somebody sent me this Kevin Samuels clip this weekend, and they said, you know what? This is hilarious. Play this clip on Monday. So I was like, okay, I'll play it on Monday. And then all of a sudden, everything just froze a few minutes ago. But y'all hit the like button coming in. We got two amazing clips from Kevin Samuels. Funny as hell, I'm told. So let's see what he's talking about. Just not the clips. Yeah, the vertical, sir, the vertical. What do you mean? I can't get the clip on here otherwise. Hey, Erica, Black America, Steven. I love that song.
Into the men out in the world, and they're like, man, I think women are too far gone, and then some women are. Then I hear some men who are pretty far gone in their mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, basically trying to say, like, all 100% of the women are just trash and this and that. I'm like, well, damn. Are we at a place to where people are just giving up? And let's talk about it. As a woman, have you just given up? Are you just like, F it? I'm 300 pounds.
Wow.
I'm going to be 300 pounds until I die. I ain't going to lose the weight. No matter what you say, no matter what nobody do, this is what it is. Is that's what the deal is?
And that could be the case.
Or is that where you're at, ladies? And then as a man, are you like, man, forget this, man. These are the streets. These pros ain't loyal. I mean, where you at? And if so, then what's the alternative? Because I hear a lot of men talking about, going overseas and dating abroad. And I'm like, oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Many of you guys ain't even been, from one coast to another. Many of you ain't even been out of your own state, man. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, but a lot of people think it's easy. If you strike out here with women, you're going to strike out overseas. If you ain't getting no play here, you ain't going to get too much play over there because it's a you problem. That's what he's trying to say.
That's what we got to do. What are you going to do? Where we at? Is it too far gone?
I don't know.
Is it too far gone? And I tell you,
even Kevin Samuels recognized that we had a dating problem. We had a female-male problem. Even he recognized that. He said, is it too far gone to even deal with y'all? Male and female. Y'all please hit the like button coming in. Please hit the like button. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff, please, and thank you.
Yeah, young ladies, I would say this.
For lower men.
A lot of the older women, a lot of older women would love for you to be just as jaded as them. They want you to feel just as bad. See, have you ever asked yourself a question? Why do some of the younger women feel like they're so left out by some of the older women? Because, at least older men, OGs will at least try to put the young bucks up on game. Older women ain't trying to tell younger women nothing. That in mass.
Because if we got to tell them something, then we got to tell the truth. And if we got to tell the truth, we got to tell them that it's trash out here. If we got to tell them the truth. That's why we hate to talk to them. Because we understand sometimes where they're coming from. And then we understand sometimes where the men are coming from.
They might pretty much look at y'all like, y'all are competition.
No.
That's a wrap. Oh, Lord, you got your ass all out in your pictures.
No, we don't.
I look on your Instagram and all it is booty pictures. I'm not bringing you on. I'm not trying to hear it. I want to have a conversation. I mean, do you? But no, this ain't that kind of get down.
Okay.
This ain't that kind of get down.
But is telling the truth making the dating situation better? Is it taking the situation better? Yeah. I was definitely on bullshit. I had no. Check this out. Damn.
She just
I
bounced.
had notes.
Now you can have some, some tasteful folks, some pictures up there, but try not to be all, golly. So what is it? Is it a rap? And if it is a rap, then what?
I don't think so, because I think there's good people on both sides. Y'all hit the like button coming in and out. Hit the like button, please. You in 33 years of marriage, Black America, you already, you ain't considered on the good side of marriage. So you don't have no opinion.
That's what I want to know. If it's a rap, especially when I hear a lot of dudes talking about, a lot of women, yeah.
No, Fatty and them invited me over there on the show, and they thought they thought they were gonna corner me. So I had notes on how to get away from every 5 minutes. Plus, I was, when
I hear women talking about, these dudes out here ain't this, these dudes out here ain't that. Okay.
We got trash on
both sides. Black men.
Both sides.
So here's the thing. What you gonna do? Where you gonna go? Where are you going to go if black men seem to be all you got? Anybody else trying to, 80+% of any group is gonna be with its group.
So
80+% of its group is going to be with its group. So where do you think you're going to go if you don't get with somebody of your group? The people who can date outside their group effectively are the top 20%. You got to be in the top 20%, really effectively in the top 10% to effectively have the best shots of dating out.
Well, I would.
So if you're not a woman in the top 20%,
because you don't have to have fun. You don't have to be fine in order to date out. You just have to be fit, friendly, willing. Yeah, you got to be fine.
Top 10% of women, you can knock off your brain.
Yeah, most people prefer their own kind. I don't know. I don't get this whole conversation. Most people prefer their own kind. It is what it is, and that's where they're gonna stay.
And all them other fantasies, not gonna happen. And I think a lot of women honestly believe that they could just go out to any other race and, well, I'll go get me a non-black man. Right.
Most women ain't gonna do that. Most women are gonna stick with their kind. It is what it is. Most women are.
What happened, ladies?
But that is no reason to stay in a relationship if somebody treating you like shit. Ain't no reason to stay in a relationship if you're getting treated like shit. Y'all come in and hit
They're not checking for you, and you might as well take that off your default plan. It sounds just as crazy as when these women talk about, I'm going to, after I graduate, after I retire, I'm going to travel the world. You work at the post office. But now all of a sudden, after you retire, you're going to all of a sudden become independently wealthy and go to Paris.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Hello.
That don't mean that he making it sound like the default. Oh, since I ain't I ain't in the 20%, I got to accept whatever comes my way. Women said they ain't accepting shit that come their way. So y'all can forget that. Women can, y'all fail to understand the weapon that women have. I don't care what color she is, y'all fail to understand the weapon women have.
How are you?
Oh, I am well. What do you got for me? Is it over?
Is it over? I would not say so, just because I think there's just too many people in the world for it to be over. You know what I mean?
What do you mean too many people in the world?
I mean, the opportunities to meet someone new, or someone who's
Where do you live?
I live in Philly.
Most people don't live in Philly.
They don't. That's very true. Slim pickings here, I'd say. But in comparison, if I travel, if I really want to meet somebody.
When's the last time you've been out of the country?
2013, I think.
Where'd you go?
I went to Spain.
Right,
I ran basketball.
So basically, so it's 2000.
I was with. It was really fun.
2021.
I was like too young today.
You're
Yeah.
2021 right now. And did you work? You said you were with your family when you were in Spain?
No, I went with this basketball group. I was literally there for 2 weeks to run basketball camps. It was not on a trip.
You didn't pay for it.
No, I didn't pay. I did pay for it actually.
No, my point is this. The weapon is this. Wait a minute, hold up. Can men, wait a minute, why is it that you think black men can date black men? Why do y'all think men can date out and date any race that they want to? Why do y'all feel like y'all can do that too? That's a question. Yeah, right there.
Actually, yeah, of course.
How much did it cost you?
But so I was 18 when I went. So the intention was never to go there to date or meet anybody.
How much did it cost you when you went?
It costs like $2,000.
You ain't been out of the country.
To stay there for 2 weeks. But again, it was my mom paid for it.
So, no, see, what I'm trying to show is how unrealistic what you just said. I don't think it's over because of how big.
Hit the like button, coming in and out, please, and thank you. This is about dating out and all the rest. I'm assuming this is a dating out.
The world is. And you ain't never been out of the country on your own money.
Right, but if I wanted to, I could, right? I was too young back then. If I wanted to now, of course I could.
Could you?
Yeah, I could.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a leasing consultant.
And in Philly, how much you making annually?
Enough to try if I want it, but I think
I don't know what that means. Why? See, y'all can't get on here and play bullshit with me. You can't put it out there and say I can do it if I wanted to. When I ask you about it, you'll get vague. Then it's gonna be bad.
I just don't want to put my financial situation out there.
Well, then I'm gonna call bullshit because then if you could, you would.
Well, I don't feel the need to because I feel
you're a leasing consultant in apartments. How?
Yeah.
All right, you ain't rich.
Definitely not rich.
You're middle class. That's the point. See?
Yeah.
This is why things go bad because there was no reason to come in here and make this situation anything other than a pleasant.
No, you making it seem as though just because she middle class, she can't travel out. She can travel out just fine. You can have good credit and travel out. Nah, don't get it twisted. That's the guy who died. Yeah, that's the guy who died. We listening to things he's saying about women. Are the things he's saying now, things he's saying then comparable to the things now? That's what we trying to figure out. Hi, Blue Butterfly. Y'all hit the like button coming in and out, please, and thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, please, and thank you.
Pleasant conversation.
Right.
You start off
What's not pleasant about it?
Well, when you start becoming evasive. When you say, I'll tell you what was unpleasant because I don't think sometimes a lot of you black women realize how shitty you're being. You think being snarky.
Was she being shitty? I didn't know she was being shitty. I thought she was just being she was being evasive because she didn't want to. I thought she was being just evasive. She didn't want to put her money out there. But then again, what you come up there for if you weren't gonna talk, right? She wasn't being shitty. She was just being evasive. Y'all hit the like button coming in and out, please, and thank you. You know the engagement is amazing.
Impolite is just normal.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
So I'll tell you what was wrong. When I sat back, I ain't
messing fucking with Kevin. I'm just saying it's what he was talking about back then, the same as what it is today. Do we have the same circumstances, or did he make it better, or did he make it worse? That's all I'm asking. Did he get better with him, or did it get worse? I haven't seen good. This is monstrous what's happening now. So I'm trying to figure out, was it better back then?
And I said, is it over? He said, no, because of the opportunities of all the people around the world. And then I went to test that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been out of the country? Yes. On your
own. I think you were assuming that I had exhausted all of my options. Are you paying attention to how you got there? Well, I haven't exhausted all my options
are you paying attention to how we got to the snarky part yet?
Wow.
No, I don't think I was being snarky. I think it would be different if I had exhausted all my options here.
Hey. That's not how this shit works.
How does it work?
You're about to find out real quick. You don't get.
Oh, okay. He didn't like people laughing at him. He didn't like this. This has happened twice. He don't like people laughing at him. When people find this routine laughable, they start laughing, and women start laughing, and he don't like that because she didn't do anything wrong, as far as I know. She didn't come across any different.
Change the subject and do that. If I was talking about something, we're gonna stay on that subject. Oh, you are free to strike up your own Instagram and talk about whatever you want to. That's rude.
Sure, I'm making shit up, Frank. Yeah, I'm making this shit up.
How old are you?
I apologize.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
And in Philly, and I understand. And Philly got some of the worst women in the world.
Am I one of them?
Where is this attack coming from? She didn't do anything as far as I could see. Where's this attack coming from? He's attacking her now. She hasn't said anything.
So far, you're right on par. I'm proud of it too.
No, I apologize.
You ain't got to apologize. You gonna?
Oh, I'm finna do that in a few minutes. After this one, that's the next one.
What you got to deal with, not me. This is how you go into conversations with people you don't even know, just making it, pissing and shitting all over the place just because. That's cool. It was unnecessary.
All right, so let's talk about what you wanted to talk about then.
Well, 25-year-old, you got the floor. Go ahead, because I was going down the path, but apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. So you got it. Tell us.
This is your platform. I'm just.
Oh, I've already tried it. I've already tried it my way, but apparently you got something else. So you go ahead.
No, I think I want to talk about what you want to talk about. People don't want to watch this to hear what I want to talk about. They want to hear what you want to talk about. So I want to listen to that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I like Kevin Samuels, but that doesn't mean I like everything he says. And that's with most people that I meet. And that should be with way you meet people. You don't like everything they say, but you like some of the things they say. I don't like everything he says. So I'm interpreting him how I'm interpreting him, not how you think I should interpret him.
When's the last time you had a relationship?
Like 5 months ago.
How long did that last?
It was 3 years.
And who ended it?
I ended it.
Why?
I ended it because it was just becoming toxic. I think when I started the relationship, I wasn't ready probably. I don't think either of us were really ready. So it just kind of spiraled. So before we hated each other, we just decided to just get out of it.
What does toxic mean? Toxic is a buzzword that women throw around like men throw around entrepreneur.
Sure. Toxic in the sense that it was just this cycle of hurting each other that we couldn't seem to stop.
What?
It was not healthy for either of us.
Right. Okay.
So what do you want? Do you want to be married one day?
Of course.
Eventually, yeah. But I think that relationship kind of just
You want children?
taught me. Do I want children? Yeah.
Of course.
How many?
Yeah. 2. Max.
So what do you mean eventually? You're 25.
Eventually.
Right? You're 25, right?
Yeah.
You're 25. So eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, there's a time. There's a clock that all you women biologically have to deal with. So you can't just say eventually. There needs to be a time frame.
I guess.
So when? By what age would you like to be married by?
I guess I would want to be married by 32. I'd say safely. So
how
yeah.
long have you been married before you have your first kid?
For like 2 years. So I guess I'd be married.
Okay, so you'd be married at 32, 2 years before you had your first kid. Right. So you wouldn't start having kids until you're at geriatric pregnancy, 35.
No. So I mean, I should have said ideally I want to be married at 30, have kids at 32. But be married by 32 for sure.
It's not bad. 30 ain't bad. 30 ain't bad at all.
Another sister that thinks that you should start worrying about getting married at the wall. 30 is too old for marriage.
I just want to be ready for marriage.
Wait a minute. Why does he keep saying 30 is too old for marriage? 30 is not too old for marriage. It's not geriatric pregnancy. People don't have problems at that time having children. All of those kind of things. It just depends on your doctor, depends on your health, all of that. There's nothing wrong with getting married at 30. There's nothing wrong with getting married at any particular time. It's just that people want you to get married. They want you to get married.
Right. I mean, I just want to be ready. I don't want to just rush and get married just for the sake of,
Well, I would say this. Were your mother and father married?
They were. And my mom was a special, she actually had me when she was 37. So, I mean, special case, it doesn't happen often.
So does your mother, how many children does your family have?
It's just me, which is why I feel like I need to have kids.
No, that now explains a lot. This
back in the day,
only children, especially only children of the women, some of the most difficult, problematic people on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoiled, selfish.
I don't understand that whole dynamic. I don't know. I'm not even gonna comment.
Delusional.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Only child syndrome is real. So, yeah.
What?
So what kind of dog do you have?
I don't have it. I'm a cat person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but where'd you go to college?
She ain't that attractive. I mean, she's okay to look at, but not that attractive.
College.
I went to Drexel.
You have a graduate degree?
No, I don't have a graduate degree.
You plan on going to grad school?
It's not on the cards right now. I don't have plans.
Right.
To do it, I might.
Where'd you get your undergrad?
I went for biology and athletic training.
So here comes a hard question.
She's a 3.
Why did you go to college to become an apartment leasing agent?
Why did I? I think, as you move along in life, you just realize that you don't have, you're not married to whatever you went to college for.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose different career paths if you want.
What did you plan on doing with that?
I plan on doing athletic training, of course, but then I just realized
athletic training for whom?
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like the trajectory of that career path just wasn't it's not for Black women, really. I can't really level up to the level that I wanted to.
No. Nope.
I mean, it's just like
it's not for Black women, right? Okay.
I mean, because there are just some career paths.
The one thing we don't do is when you went to school for
wait a minute, 3, 4, Erica, 3, 4. We sort of in the same ballpark, right?
Biology.
Same ballpark. So
yeah.
Right.
Please hit the like button.
You planned on.
Please hit the like button coming in and out, please, and thank you. Yes, she's a 3. Say 3.5. Let's meet in the middle. She's a 3.5 in the look department. That's what
being an athletic trainer. What does that mean?
So an athletic trainer is a medical professional for athletes. At different levels.
Why did you go to school in kinesiology?
It's all kind of molded in the same degree. So it was a dual degree program.
Okay. You went to become an athletic trainer at the collegiate level.
So once you get the degree, you have the option of doing it collegiately, sure. Collegiately at the high school level.
What did you plan on doing? See,
my goal was to do it collegiately.
All right. So
but it takes time. It takes time.
No.
As far as job experience.
So this is what I mean. You can't. This is going to be another one.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You can don't tell me what to do. I'll go when I get ready.
See, he's already hostile. This is not her. She's not being hostile to him. He's being hostile to her. There was no need to say that right there.
Because I'm really trying to be polite to you, young lady, but I'm about to. It's not going to turn.
Why? Why is it turning to why is it going to left? She ain't said nothing out of the ordinary. He came in the room with attitude.
Not too well. I don't know if you talk to your father this way?
Unfortunately, I mean, no, but he passed away when I was young.
Well, you don't talk to me. I'm not your peer. I'm not your age. I'm trying to understand where your head is.
Right.
Because you went to school in biology and you're an apartment leasing agent. Talking about there's never too late to people all over the world. And what are you doing with yourself? You want to get married at 30, have your first kid at 32, but you're...
No, she not.
I'm what?
You're
Are you saying that that's unrealistic?
Nothing you said is realistic. You're not. You went to, how much student loan debt do you have?
I would have said the same thing. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. I don't see how that's combative, but you men's got these fragile egos. I can't help it. Y'all got fragile egos. Y'all don't know how to take those kind of things.
Yeah.
Good. But you have a useless degree in biology. It's useless. You have no high income skill. That's why you're a leasing agent at apartments, because you have no high income skill. And if you don't get married, the amount of collegiate trainers is finite.
Yeah.
How do you plan on taking care of yourself until from here? How do you plan on taking care of yourself to the end of your days if your relationship problems persist?
Well, I guess the point is to learn from those relationship problems so they don't. You
know? And how are you doing that now?
By taking time to kind of just stay.
Right. You're on your own. So you're in charge of this process. The person who drove it in the ditch.
I'm not stuck on yesterday. I did that clown shit yesterday. You didn't see me laughing all through every answer that I gave them. I was on the clown shit yesterday. I told you in the community post. I said I'm finna go over there and do some fuckery and foolery. Didn't you see that? I was on foolery all yesterday.
See, this is what I mean, gentlemen, ladies. Women in general, black women in particular, have been allowed to go to school with no plan. Just go out and do shit. Act like time doesn't matter. Again, everything I've asked you about is time frame, schedule, and structure. And if you just listen, it makes no sense. And how do you? And when I asked you how much money you made, you didn't want to tell because you ain't making. I mean, the average apartment leasing agent makes less than $50,000 a year. So we can knock off the BS. You have no plan. So if you don't get married, you living on one income.
They shouldn't have came over there and tried to jump me. If they didn't want to come over there, if they didn't want me to act a fool, they shouldn't have tried to jump me. And I seen very early, they kept calling my name. So I said, okay, I'm going to say every crazy thing in the book. I have notes. I don't know where my notes went, but I had notes that said, act up when I go over the fatties. And that's what I did.
How you gonna get to retirement and living comfortably in retirement by yourself on one income with a biology degree?
I think I'll get married.
What you mean, Steven?
Shit, you think this is gonna get married?
Why? Why don't you think I'm gonna get married?
Shit.
Why do you think I'm gonna get married?
You see, you noticed their head was exploding. All of their head was exploding yesterday, right? You noticed that they was, yes, I did it deliberately. I had notes. I can't find them. I don't know where I put them at, though.
Why?
Let me look.
Oh, wow. Some of these young ladies don't even know what they don't know. And you think it's funny, but I'm not a toy. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'll let you talk because I'll make money off of this.
Absolutely.
But I'm supposed to. You, right. You on the other hand, this isn't funny. What is your plan for life? Seriously.
I'm honestly still trying to figure it out.
Oh shit. See? I had cue cards. That if Ali say this, say this. If Fatty say this, say this. If they say this, say this. I was doing it all day yesterday. I told you I was going over there on some foolishness.
But I think the one thing that helps is that I know myself pretty well. So I'm kind of just using that to help me navigate where I am.
Who do you live with?
I live with my roommate. You both live in my house.
In your house.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to go act a fool. You just got to go have fun. I ain't taking them seriously. You just got to go over there and have fun.
So by what age do you think you should have? Because if you say you're going to be married by 30, you're 25, you're not sending anyone seriously.
I hear like,
By what age do you think you should start panicking?
Never panic, first of all. I probably will start dating seriously again and looking to date seriously by around like 28. 2 years.
So
That's reasonable.
This whole thing started off with men saying they don't want to give up, but they feel the average Black woman is too far gone, and you've done nothing to assuage those fears.
Y'all didn't know I was doing the same thing over at SBC? I was doing the same thing over at SBC.
You think 2 years is enough to?
She wants to start worrying about. She's gonna start seriously dating at 28.
Again.
A woman who's had a 3-year relationship that you said ended because you again, as if you control the access to marriage. Men control access to marriage and relationship. See, that's what I mean. Black women have been allowed to just think, well, whenever I decide I want to do it, I'll get it. What about you? What about your relationship history has proven to you that you can be a wife?
Ouch. Damn, Kevin. Damn.
I think the fact that I'm willing to learn from the relationships, honestly.
That means somebody needs to marry you on your potential. I asked, what about your relationship history has proved to you that you are ready to be a wife?
Wow.
Well, maybe I'm not a wife right now.
And then they don't have no idea. Why you don't have no idea? You 28 years old. You should have an idea of what you want to do, you know, how you want to be a wife, what kind of man you want to attract, what you want to do. This is what he's trying to say. You don't have no clue. Yes. When I go over to other shows, I just go over there and act a fool. Sometimes I be telling the truth, sometimes I be lying. It just depends on what they ask me. So it depends on, you know, what kind of training you done had before that. Before I was an adult, I used to read books on being married. Read books on being married before I got married.
Well, then how do you plan on seriously dating to become a wife at 28? If the only person in charge of this process is you, and you're the one that drove her into a ditch. See, that's what I mean.
Because it's funny as hell. Because you see they fake that if you was over there, you saw their head explode every time I answered a question. Every time I answer the question, my head explode. They head explode. Just to be shits and giggles.
Let me give you a little secret here. You don't take relationships seriously. You think they just happen.
Sure.
Or you think men are supposed to do something, and it's you the one that's unfit. You're unfit. Unfit for anything other than dating. Casual fun.
At this point, I would agree with that. That's what I'm doing.
And you're doing nothing to change it.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is why I don't feel upset or bad when you're in the danger zone or no man's land, because just like a person who doesn't prepare to
But see, here's the thing. They don't know that they're not ready to be married. They don't know that they're not ready to be married. It takes a person like Kevin to let them know that they're not ready to be married, right? I mean, but then again, you got to do self-evaluation too. Do you know what it takes to be a wife? How do you run your household? How do you run your household on your own? Do you do X, Y, and Z? Do you have a schedule for your house? Do you have a schedule for cleaning, schedule paying bills, schedule for this, schedule for that? Do you have a schedule, or do you just fly by the seat of your pants? Some of these things you need to have in order before you get married. That's what he's trying to tell him.
To pass a class, if you don't prepare to be in a relationship, when you fail at them, this is what you get. So when you become one of the 3 out of 4 Black women who don't marry in your lifetime, you'll look back on this conversation and said, I came on there joking, thinking it was funny and ha ha ha, and I blew an opportunity to find something because I took life as a joke because I'm 25 and I feel like I'm young and I got time. And you don't. You don't. You're in the prime of your breeding. You're in the prime of your marital years. After 25, it goes down.
But do you think it's possible for someone to...
Do you all think marriage is still a prize? Is marriage still the prize these days? Are we putting that as a priority, as a prize, or it's not as much of a prize as people think it is? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Is it more of a prize or it ain't no prize? I don't understand. What's going on? It's not a priority. Everybody keeps saying it's not a priority anymore. What's going on?
Learn how to be a better wife or partner when they're single?
No.
Why?
Learn how to be a better wife.
All right, who keep trying to call me?
Partner, yeah. I mean, do you think
Who's
someone could actually prepare?
Who's teaching you how to be a wife?
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, as far as like...
Who's supposed to teach you how to be a wife?
I guess some women learn from their mothers and things like that, or...
Marriage is very valuable. I mean, it's very valuable if you want it to be valuable. It has to mean something to you. It can't just be exchanging rings or exchanging money or having somebody be your provider. It has to mean something.
I mean, also your husband.
No. I specifically said, who's supposed to teach you how to be a wife?
Arrogant. Who's supposed to teach me? I mean,
how does anybody learn anything? How do you learn anything? You seek the answers. You seek the answers, or it's a part of your DNA, or it's a part of something that you don't even have to think about. I didn't have to think about marriage or getting married because my parents were married. My grandparents were married. My aunts were married. Everybody around me was married. So I didn't see anything other than that. So I knew what it was to conduct myself and to be a married person. But I still, because I'm a person that likes to read, I went and I started learning, reading. Kids used to come to the door and say, why ain't HQ coming outside to play? Because HQ is in there reading. I remember hearing my mom tell the kids in the neighborhood, she ain't coming outside, she's reading. And I'd be in there reading about being a wife, a mother, having a house and all that.
I guess I don't see marriage. I mean, I don't know. I feel like when you're partners with someone, you learn from each other, like, and you work together.
No. So again, the answer is, who's supposed to teach you? And
I ain't no wife. Black America, I ain't no wife, so I ain't gotta act like no wife. It wouldn't even make sense. What? I'm old, Stephen James.
I don't even know who's supposed to teach you.
Who's supposed to teach me?
Your mother.
Right.
Because she's supposed to be a wife.
Right.
But this is my point. So if you would even step outside of yourself and just use your education and your intellect to realize how unprepared you are, you're approaching relationships like a kid.
Yeah.
Like it's just supposed to be on-the-job training. Right. Excuse me, sir. I want you to hire me for the most.
That's the worst thing, is to try to do on-the-job training. Y'all know how on-the-job training is. You gotta hit that curve with some skating shoes. Okay, you got to hit the curve with the skating shoes. If you ain't good at that, you shouldn't even try to be married if you don't have any clue as to how to be married.
Most important job you'll ever hire a woman for. The mother of your children, the person you commingle DNA with, and you're supposed to entrust me.
No, I ain't old enough for that, TL. I'm not old enough for it, no.
With the raising and nurturing of your legacy. And I want you to do that all on the basis that I am open to learn. On the job training.
Right.
Sorry. Nobody hires anybody on potential. People hire people on competency.
Right. You all gotta hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. You act like a horrible old woman. I wonder if my mom is acting like this when I'm not there. Are you serious? Right now, Black America? What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Well, how would they know?
They get taught.
No, but how would they know
they
that
get taught?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because I know It's easy to see. You're not serious. You think relationships are games and jokes. You're not learning. You haven't been prepped to learn. Mm-hmm. You think that modern women like yourself think that, hey, I'm just supposed to be in a relationship, and then when I'm there, we'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
No, they're supposed to be getting taught this stuff from the time you were a girl. Mm-hmm. That's why you're 25 and you don't even know who's supposed to have taught you. Women have failed you to the point to where a reasonable conversation has become contentious. Right. Because you think men are toys or be played with or like it's a game. You have this whole dynamic is going to further go to prove my point, the disconnect between so many modern Black women and men. Right. You treat us like your adversary instead of being on our team as our ally, even one that's twice your age. Right. Yeah. This is our culture. Right. And you're endemic of it. Now go back to how we began this all. Do you think it's over? No, I think they're worldwide people. You don't make enough money to travel worldwide. You ain't been worldwide.
So basically, he's saying if you're able to travel, you're able to meet more people, and if you're able to meet more people, the chances of you finding the person that you want is much larger. But if you're stuck in a certain geographical location, like I'm stuck in Philadelphia, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be difficult to find the person that you want to find, or I'm on one of those people that believe the more people you meet, the better chance it is for you to meet your soulmate or to meet the love of your life. If I'm just stuck in Pennsylvania, my love of my life is not in Pennsylvania, and he's in Timbuktu. I ain't going to Timbuktu, so.
Let's just talk. Just talk. You can't go worldwide, just like men can't go worldwide. That means you're going to have to date from Philly. Well, pickings are slim. There are more men that are husbands than there are women that are wives.
I got to ask you, Black America. Wait, no, let me stop. You stop, I stop, okay? You stop, I stop. Yes, they didn't have the opportunity to do that. Specifically, Black people wasn't traveling all over the place. You'd get killed traveling all over the place as a Black person beforehand, specifically my parents. So no, they didn't travel. And we didn't have the internet. And we didn't have the dreams that we have today. People can dream. I'm 21 years old. I can dream of going to Timbuktu and figuring out a way to do some crypto and get there. That's not how it was back in the day. Now they can do all of these things. You can live in Europe and you're 21. You and your girlfriend can travel all over the world. You and your guy can backpack. It's different. It's a different world now. You'll have opportunity to meet your soulmate in China. It's up to you.
I do want to say something about the whole, using the Black men, how we treat them as an adversary. I will say, as far as how I was raised, I wasn't raised to see a traditional marriage in the sense of seeing like my.
You didn't hear what I said, Rainbow. I said figure out how to use the crypto and all that other goofy shit that these kids come up with, and they'll figure out a way to get wherever they want to go these days.
My father was sick for the majority of my life. Mother took care of him. That's pretty much the whole capacity. So I've actually seen the tail end of marriage and like what marriage can become. Right. And that is, I feel like, why I'm so hesitant to start relationships, because you have to be prepared for the worst when you get married. No one can really teach you how to be resilient.
Right.
As far as, you have to kind of learn that through your own experiences.
What do you think you just told me? Your mother took care of her husband as she was supposed to because it's her duty.
It's hard. That's what I'm pointing. It's very hard for years. And so it's like marriage, it can come to that. But not everyone's ready for that.
That's why you need ladies are going to become cat ladies. Spencerville. No waiting.
This is my guy. I love me some Kevin. I mean, I actually like the whole thing. He's doing his thing. But this is the conversation this is the conversation, and this is the video where Here we go. Just pull this up. I just want to listen.
Now, and I'm much calmer than I was earlier. So hopefully I can ask the question I originally wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
So you've mentioned before that when you're dating someone, there should be a proposal within a certain set amount of time. Like as a rule of thumb, maybe I think it was 2 years or so. But do you think that applies if two people are in college?
So he was pushing being married within 2 years. Is that what he's saying? That you should be married within 2 years? If you don't get married within 2 years and you're dating, that means that you should walk away? Is that what he said? I mean, I'm wondering whether he said that in any of his lessons. I mean, it sounds reasonable to me. I could be wrong, but it sounds reasonable to me. If you got to walk away and you can't, they not doing anything. Okay, y'all hit the like button coming in and out, please and thank you. Hit the like button, please and thank you.
Well, first off, I said when a man wants to get married, he knows it. What I said. Okay. Number one. Number two, is the guy you're dealing with in college?
She gives the range.
Yes, we're both grad students.
Okay. And what are you going to school for?
Macromolecular science.
But he didn't correct her, Rainbow Kid. He didn't correct her when she just said that. Why he didn't correct her if that's the case of the 6 months and a year? He didn't correct her.
And what about him?
Hit the like button, guys, please and thank you. Hit the like button.
He's a chemistry.
Okay. And what is he planning on doing with that? I'm a chemical engineer, by the way, so go ahead.
Yes, I did.
You're not going to scare me with these terms.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
He's planning on working in industry, not academia.
In academia?
Not academia, okay. In industry.
And has he proposed to you?
No, he hasn't. We're both still in grad school, and yeah.
So, do you want to get married?
I do.
Okay. Does he?
Thank you, TJ, for the $2 Through the Fire podcast. HQ, I love you got the clip. Yes, I did. I found the clip. Yes, I did.
Yes, we have talked about marriage, and I know you said before, like talking about marriage isn't the same as a proposal.
No, just have the conversation with me. You want to know? Let's just have the conversation. You've been together 2 years, right? And he's already graduated from. He's already got his BS, right?
Yes.
What is he waiting on?
What is he waiting on?
Since you've talked about it.
Okay. Well, part of the reason is, I want to have a big wedding, and
cool.
Right now we can't afford that.
Okay, you want to have a big wedding. How many children and how many siblings do you have?
I have 2.
Your parents still married?
Yes.
And your father is going to foot the bill?
Most likely not.
Why?
I'm not on good terms with my dad right now.
But he's still married to your mother?
Yes.
Are you on good terms with your mother?
More so than my dad, but not completely.
Okay, so your family's not paying for your wedding?
Yes. Yes, Eric.
Yes.
Did they have a big wedding? Your mother and father?
They didn't have a wedding.
Okay, and when you say a big wedding, how much money? How big are you talking?
Wow.
Probably
dollar value.
People, we would probably have at least 200 people.
So dollar value, how much? You know how much that costs?
Yo, how much is that?
A lot, maybe 10K.
10K.
Ouch.
200 people. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions. Why do you need a big wedding?
I never had a wedding. We went to the courthouse. Me and Fee went to the courthouse. And we just got married right there. 2 strangers witnessed us getting married, and we just got married. That was it. No ceremony, no nothing. We ain't had no rings. We ain't even had no rings.
I don't need one, but it's just been a dream since I was little. That's something that I have.
Right.
But
I asked you why he hasn't proposed, and you said because you want a big wedding. That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's one of the factors. Okay, so
you might as well
I didn't want to just put it all.
Just go ahead and tell me the truth.
That I put up.
Go ahead and tell me. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So
hold on, Tamika.
He's from Zimbabwe. He's not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Tamika, my mic is plugged in. I'm not sure. How can I come in? You're not hearing me.
I mean, because the marriage is not the wedding. The wedding doesn't mean anything. If the person wants to marry you, you want to marry the person, just go do it. Just go do it. As long as you're ready and willing. Me and Fee didn't live together. Me and Fee didn't live together, except I think we lived together maybe 6 months before we got married. And maybe not even that long, 6 months.
Come back in. He's from Zimbabwe. See, why don't you guys just start telling me the truth? Is he in school with you right now? Are you in the same place?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
And what does being from Zimbabwe people get married to?
Yep.
Right. But so he's not a citizen. He wants to get his green card and that kind of things before.
So he wants to get his green card and then he wants to marry you.
Yes.
Didn't he get his citizenship by marrying you?
Yes, he could, but I don't feel comfortable with that.
Let's just cut to the chase, ma'am. This man ain't married. This man does not.
She seemed like she's white in Zimbabwe. I'm assuming both of that he's black. I mean, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know why she think 200 guests is gonna cost $10K. Maybe double that.
Not want to marry you, and you give me all these excuses. That's what I've just showed you. You've lied to yourself.
Right.
He's here right now.
I don't give a shit. Put him on the phone. I'll ask him the questions myself.
Okay.
Yeah, how's it going, sir?
Do you want to marry this woman?
Yes, I do.
When are you going to buy the ring?
I'm saving money.
How much money do you need to save?
For me, I believe that if I'm buying my girlfriend a ring, I'm going to be buying something that is at least 3 months of my salary.
And how much do you make?
And right now, I make about 30K.
30K a year?
30K?
Yes, 30K a year. That's the graduate.
Oh, he's a graduate.
Yes.
$7,500 ring.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I'm planning to do.
For 2 years.
Yes.
And it's taking you haven't saved $7,000 in 2 years?
So okay, like she mentioned,
come on, bro. Hold on, knock the bullshit off.
Look,
hold on.
Yes.
I went to college too. I know many people who got proposed and got married in college. You're only making $30,000 a year, and you're in school full time.
Yes,
okay.
I have a father who's home.
Then I don't give a damn about your father.
So I don't care about
no. I don't care about your father.
Okay.
Your father ain't having sex with this woman. You've been with her for 2 years. She's sitting there talking about.
I'm not having sex with her.
Well,
I'm not having sex with her.
Thank God.
Whoa.
But you damn sure if you there's.
Whoa. He not having sex with her, but they live together. What? Wait a minute, huh? Okay.
The reason you have not proposed.
Y'all hit the like button coming in, please. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you.
To this woman is because you can't afford the
rent. I got 17 likes. I need at least 15, 20 likes. Come on, stop guarding the like button. Just hit the like button, please, and thank you. And move along, do whatever. Sub, do what you got to do. Please, thank you. Hit the like button.
And you expect me to believe that?
Yes.
Bullshit. Drop to one knee and propose to her right now. Give her a fucking Hqreactshq ring and tell her you'll make it up on the backside when you get out and do all this shit you're supposed to do and become a citizen.
You will make it up on the backside.
Show your work.
Show your work.
That's how it's supposed to be done if you really wanted to fucking marry her. So she wouldn't be talking about this big wedding. No, because then after, because then after that, then she could get started on planning this big wedding she wants. But you ain't done your part yet, and I'm trying to see if you really are, if she's really knows who she has. Because I don't know any man who's not going to propose to a woman he wants because he cannot afford to get her the ring she wants.
That's facts.
So you said I get a Hqreactshq ring?
I say you.
The watch button, the like button gets you, throws your content out there to a lot more people. The more people who like the like button, the more they put your stuff out there for other people to see. That's what the like button is for. You gotta hit the like button so the content will get out there. That's why I don't require money. I require you to hit the like button so we can get the content out there. Hit the like button, please, and thank you.
You get her what you can. I say you secure the woman. Why are you wasting this woman's time? If it's 2 years and you make 30,000, bro, you are not paid like that. Why do you have to have a? I believe a man should do this. That's cool. If you're gonna do all of it, marry the woman, upgrade her ring. It happens all the time.
Right.
Get her a ring.
I've suggested that. I have suggested that.
No. Let me help you. Let me help you, guys.
Yeah.
You don't suggest shit.
It's the engagement. It's just the engagement. It could be bad. It could be good. It could be don't do all that. But it could be a bad like or a good like. It don't matter. It just throws your content out there.
You are the man. You propose. She accepts. You make
fortunate. I give like 4 or 5 likes 4 or 5 dislikes every time I do a live. So
in a negotiation, see what you guys are doing. What you guys are doing right now, because I could tell from the shit that she was trying to run and the shit that you're trying to run, you guys have been bullshitting one another.
Wow.
You don't negotiate with a woman when you're trying to get married. Either you're going to marry her or you're not.
Ooh. Damn, Kevin.
Okay, I'm learning.
There's no learn. You already knew this shit. And she just heard another man say it. Ma'am, go look in the chat room. Go watch the replay and look in the chat room. Look at all the men in the chat room. Look at all the men in the chat room that have jobs.
Wow.
Look at all the men in the chat room who have money. Wow. Look at all the married women. You don't have a man that really wants to fucking marry you, ma'am.
Ooh. Why you roasting him, Kevin?
Okay, that's kind of hard for me to believe because
then continue to do it this way then. Because I'm gonna tell you this. Oof. If a man wants something, he's from another country, right?
Right.
You're from Zimbabwe, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Right?
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 Mm-hmm. Yes, that's
right. And what university are you in right now?
Michigan.
University of Michigan?
Yes.
You wanted to get to that motherfucker, didn't you? You didn't let Zimbabwe stop you.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ooh,
yeah, so far it isn't
stings, don't it? Ooh, hurt, don't it? He's from Zimbabwe, ma'am. He's not from Flint. He's from Zimbabwe, ma'am. He's not from Detroit, from Flint, from Lance, from East. He's nowhere. He got his ass here from hot ass Africa. Because University of Michigan had something he wanted. He can't even get down to the fucking pawn shop to get you a ring.
Ooh.
Sorry, I got to be the one to tell you. You thinking it's about some big wedding and everything else. You don't have it like that. You're both fucking broke. Broke people don't get big rings and big weddings. Broke people in grad school get fucking ramen noodles and start out what they start out with. But they start, if they're serious, they go ahead and start right now.
There you go.
So believe what you want.
This is the first time I hear him roast somebody for real.
So what is your suggestion?
I suggest you tell this woman the truth, and ma'am, I suggest you come back and look at the chat room.
Ooh.
I've said what I said, and I'm very clear on it. I got no dog in this fight, but I know when I hear bullshit, man, you're not being honest. And ma'am, the fact of the matter is, this man is sitting here saying, "What do I suggest?" If he seriously wanted to marry you, he should be fighting me right now.
Ooh.
If he really was serious about marrying you, he should be offended by some of the shit I said. I'm dead. He should have been fighting for you by now. You should have been on the phone fucking making this call. He should have been.
Ouch. You notice ain't nobody saying shit. It's quiet as a church mouse up in that motherfucker. She know he telling her the truth. Dang. Y'all hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. Kevin is doing that roasting. This is the first time I heard him really roast a man. He in here roasting him about marrying somebody. Y'all hit the like button. Super chats are great. Please, thank you. It would be nice. Thank you. But we need the engagement. We need the like button, all that good stuff. Let's get back to Kevin roasting a man and his girlfriend about getting married.
Tell her the truth, man. Tired of you guys playing with women like this, man. Tired of you guys playing lying to each other. Why y'all so quiet? Y'all had such big plans. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Why so quiet?
I feel like you don't have the full story.
I don't know, no, ma'am. See, ma'am. Okay, here's what you do, man. I want you to tell me the full story. What I'm missing. Go ahead.
So I think you kind of jump into conclusions too quickly. That's what I think.
So
I think you kind of jump into conclusions.
Ma'am, go ahead and tell me the full story. What I'm missing.
No. Hey, let me talk.
Okay.
Let me talk.
Woo.
So I think you jump into conclusions a little bit too quickly. Yeah, you are jumping into conclusions.
You said it 3 times. Tell me why.
I came here and I was actually listening in.
Did he say that? Kevin said he fought lions and tigers to get here. We can't give you a ring. Shit.
I was actually expecting to get sound advice.
You got sound advice.
But what you are doing is...
She got sound advice. She was on the phone call. But you said I'm jumping to conclusions too quickly. You said that 3 times. Tell me why.
Yes, you are.
Tell me why.
Why? Well, I can give you an example. So I did listen to one of your calls when you were talking to this
No, sir.
lady.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. No, sir.
You think he jumping to conclusion, Kyle? I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing. I'm just listening to him roast a man. I ain't jumping to no conclusion. I'm listening.
No, you tell me why I'm jumping to conclusions too quickly about you. Don't tell me about what I did on another call, on another show, on another day. That's deflection. Talk to me like a man.
Yeah, so for me, my plan is to buy my girlfriend the ring that I feel that she deserves, right? I have my own principles and my own standards of what I would like to buy, right? In a year, I have a job that is lined up that I'm going to get. It's going to be a very high-paying job. And I talked to her about that, right? And I was open to getting married prior to me finishing school. But I want to get my own green card. I don't want to get my green card through marriage because a lot of men, I don't want to be part of the reputation of a lot of men who come from Africa and then they come here and then they marry women and then divorce them. I want to get my green card without anyone's help, right? And then I'm going to marry her. And actually in Zimbabwe, we believe in something called paying dowry. And that's something that I'm planning to do as well. I'm planning to pay dowry. But yes, you may need to work and
so
and
let me
money
ask you
to do
this
that.
then. You sound like an honorable guy. You have these positions. I want to get her the ring she deserves, and I want to get my green card on get it off my own. I don't want it to be hers. So you want to do it all this way, and you plan on being married for the rest of your life too, right?
Yes.
So what difference does it make if you get your green card either your way or if you're naturalized to get it through her? Hold on. That's a rhetorical question. That was called a pregnant pause. But let me ask you, have you spoken to her father and her mother about marrying her?
Like she did mention
have
that.
You spoken to, I said, have you?
The father and mother, right?
No. But you're from.
He's spoken to my mother, but
I have talked to
my dad doesn't talk to any of us children.
Okay. I'm asking him, ma'am. I'm asking who he's spoken to.
Okay.
See, I can understand you say you want to have your wife to have a certain ring. I get that. But you've been with this woman for 2 years. And you're saying, ultimately the holdup is because she needs to have a certain size ring.
This is brutal.
So it's gonna be 3 years.
Yes, that's
3 years.
Brutal.
That is my choice.
Right. I know it is. I know it is.
It's 2 years. It's not 3 years.
No, you've been. Hold on, ma'am. Didn't you say you guys have been together for 2 years?
Yep.
Years. You'll just now be starting to work. You still got to work and earn some money. It ain't like they're gonna just cut you a check.
Yes.
And you talk about dowries and all this other kind of stuff, and you got to wait a year to get this job that in this economy ain't guaranteed, especially in your degree path. None of this shit is guaranteed. I'm a chemical engineer. Ain't none of this shit guaranteed. That's what I'm telling you, ma'am. None of the stuff he's talking about is guaranteed. So let's say he waits a year, and on graduation day he gets a job. He still has to get out and work to make what? Well, first of all, let's be real. 3 months salary is no longer based on $30,000. It's based on his new salary. Let's give him a salary of $75,000. Now it's based on that. So your $7,500 ring is going to jump up to be what? See, 75 carry to do that's $6,000 a month. It's going to be close to $20,000. And then he has to still pay for this 200-person wedding because your mom and daddy ain't paying for it. So y'all got to pay for that. You got to lump that on top of your 3-month ring. That's his principal, not mine. Hold on. Let's just do the math. You got to lump that on top of his 3-month ring. That's his principal. A 200-person wedding. And then he has to pay for a dowry. So what kind of job do you plan on getting in 3 years of going to have that kind of cash up front?
Crickets.
I'm planning to work as a research personnel.
That's just delusional. He delusional, and so is she. Ain't no way that you're gonna be able to afford all of that. Kevin just broke it down for you. Oh, you burnt up. Let's finish. Y'all hear the like button coming in. We listening to Kevin Samuels, the famous Kevin Samuels, roasting this dude and his woman, talking about he want to marry her in 3 years, and he on bullshit. We getting it. Now we getting it. This is the first time I seen him roast somebody. Please hit the like button. Please come on in. Cash Apps is great. Super chat. Hit the super chat. $2, $5, $10. It'd be amazing. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. And how much do those people make annually?
It's 6 figures.
Give me a number, man. 6 figures can be 100,000 or 999,000.
Yes.
Let's say 200K.
200K. So you plan on getting a $200,000 a year job straight out of grad school?
What? Thank you, TJ. You're welcome, HQ. I know you're glad I sent you. Yes, I am glad for $5. Thank you, sir. Thank you, TJ. TJ, through the Fire Podcast. Thank you. $2. Thank you very much for the super chats. I told you he's a beast of a man. Hey, this is hilarious. This is bogus. This is brutal. He got him quiet up in there like a church mouse. They don't even know what to say.
So $200,000 job straight out of grad school, ma'am. $200,000 a year job straight out of grad school. Ooh. That is going to be close to what, $15,000 a month? A little bit more, $17,000. So you're looking at almost a $60,000 wedding ring, because the more money you make, the bigger her ring gets, because this is your principal, remember?
No.
You said 3 months. Ooh. This is your principal. You're dying on this hill. See, that's how this logic thing works. That's why you can pull this shit off with women, but you can't pull it off with men. Ooh. Every time you make more, her ring gets bigger. That's why you buy the shit now. But you wanted to play this game, so I'm gonna play it with you. You're gonna make $200,000 out as a grad student starting out. Don't know where they do that, but I'll give it to you. That's a $60,000 ring.
For me, I just wanted a nice ring.
No, man, this ain't about you. This is about him. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your man. He said the reason he hasn't proposed is because you need a certain size ring, and it's going to be based off of his income.
Right. Right.
That's why I said it's all bullshit. And I just showed you again why you're full of shit and you're full of shit.
Ooh.
And you said I jumped to conclusions. Now I just jumped all in your ass with math, and you're quiet as a church mouse because you realize, oops, there is no kind of income that does this. So if I'm going to have to do all that, I might as well do it right now. It does make more sense what he's saying. But see, what I'm saying right now actually puts all that bullshit you spinning in front of her, and it makes you hashtag show your work, and you're not prepared to get on one knee and make this woman your wife. That's cool. Just tell her the truth. And don't tell me I was wrong and jump to conclusions. I know when I hear bullshit. Y'all got some talking to do. Have a good day.
No, wait.
Fuck you think you talking to? Fuck you mean I'm jumping to conclusion. Can't stand you motherfuckers.
Did he really cuss? Wait, what's going on? What's going on?
You ladies with bad daddy, you ladies with daddy issues are sitting ducks for fuck niggas.
What?
For fuck boys. You're sitting ducks for them. You don't have to like what I said, dude, and neither do you, ma'am, but you called in this show. You called in this show because you knew something was wrong. I have been the same person I was in the show before. I asked you, I said, put your man on the phone. And if that's your man, I just questioned what he said, man. You in here fighting for this dude.
I do.
I think a lot of people don't understand what it means to actually and what I do for a living. And when you know somebody's, let me go ahead and unmute Tamika. She's been waiting. Part of this is a show. You got to take the entertainment value.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Tamika. You're in. Hello.
Is this going to be another bad one? Is he going to be going in?
Part of this is a show. But I don't give anybody, I don't tell somebody something that I wouldn't tell them if the camera wasn't on.
Right.
That's what I saw, people. That's just what I saw.
Ouch.
And I just asked questions.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Finally.
Right? What was the?
Hi.
I don't. Hey,
TJ, is it this next one good, or should I switch over to the other clip? The other clip. I'm gonna switch over to the other clip just in case. So y'all hold on a minute. That was one of the clips that somebody sent to me, and I was like, "What? Kevin going in? Ooh, shit! I ain't never heard him cuss. Like, what the hell is going on with Kevin? What the hell is going on? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right. Let me make sure I got the right channel. Everything. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look. Okay. We almost there. Oh.
So but still got a show to run. All right, so let's.
You see now how bad people. Okay, $2. Thank you TJ. $2 through the fire podcast. Now you see how bad people mischaracterize Kevin. Ooh, he brutal tonight. You ain't lying.
Let's do this.
This is the next clip.
Kayla, unmute yourself, Ms. Jenkins.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button coming in. Please hit the like button coming in. We having some classic Kevin Samuels. I love it. I never heard him cuss. I mean, not really, but he must have been pissed off that night. He must have been pissed off because he going in. This is another clip. We don't know what he's going to do. This is another clip somebody sent to me because I told people to send me some of the real bogus clips, some of the really good clips that really get his message through. And I wanted to look at them, review them. This has been roasting city tonight. Let's see what this one is about. Another PhD. Another PhD. Hit the like button, please. Super chat, Cash App, all those good things. Thank you.
Unmute yourself, please. I can. How are you? I am well. How old are you?
This is wild.
Cool. What do you got for me?
You're saying I just started listening to your videos maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, and I am amazed at the amount of people that argue with you about this information. I'm like, I don't understand. All of these things are accurate. I actually said it in a clubhouse the other day for like 3 hours where people were just going in on like how wrong they think everything is about Kevin Samuels. And I'm like, I don't think people live in the real world, because if you did, you would understand like all of these.
What state do you live in?
Well, I'm currently in Florida. I'm doing my PhD down in Florida, but I was living in
PhD.
I'm a PhD.
See, one thing I realized is online is a different space. When I'm out and about, people, this weekend, it was like, I love what you do. Online, you can draw people into any little click. But the bottom line is this. There's a reason people come back. And it's not because I'm wrong about everything. It's just that I don't think many people are saying this kind of stuff. Now, you're in Florida.
Yep.
You want to get a PhD. Do you have any children?
I do not.
Do you want to get married one day?
I do. Yeah.
Would you like kids?
I do. Yes.
So when will you have your PhD completed?
I will be done in 2 years.
So be about 35?
Yeah, something like that. But if I got pregnant tomorrow, it's fine. I'm done with all my coursework. I'm just working on dissertation. So
what would a man be? What would a man equally yoked to you be?
So somebody who is socioeconomically similar, obviously.
Right. Okay.
And
are we talking over 6 figures or under?
At least 6 figures, I would say.
Do you care if he's black or not?
Not real. Well, okay. What I would say is that if you're not black, I need you to at least have dated a black girl before me. Like I've dated.
The reality is, the higher up we go, the more homogeneous we tend to be.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Men are men are more race loyal.
Sam.
So
yeah, I know. I mean, for me, like I have a really strong MBA alumni network of a lot of other Black people who also are above a similar socioeconomic level. So it hasn't been like that hard to meet other people who like live the way I do. But yeah. But I was calling in because so everything that you're saying, like I just want to reinforce this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I got a question. No. Okay, at 32, you're 32?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why are you not married already?
So there was a guy that I dated for a long time that I thought I'd be married to.
Right.
Didn't come together that way.
How long were you guys married? How long were you guys dating?
About 4 years.
And when did that end?
That ended in like 2013, 2014.
Oh my God, that's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. I know. I've had 2 other relationships since then, but they
hold on.
No,
but this is, we can't just skip on past. Okay. Now it's starting to get interesting. 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7, 8 years ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That would have put you in your mid-20s.
Yep. Yeah.
You want to get a man that is a 6-figure earner when you are
danger zone
27 to 35, and actually you will be at 36 to 60 range, that no man's land. And you want him to be on your socioeconomic status. That's problematic.
I don't think so, because I keep it together. I mean, going by your standards of a high value woman, you know, I'm fit. I go to the gym.
No, my standard, that's not a high value woman. A high value woman is a different thing. High value woman is attractive, appealing. She has a comforting character. She's disciplined and discerning. She's enthusiastic and exuberating. She's loyal and liberating. That has nothing to do with being fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, and submissive. I'm very specific about my terms.
Right.
And the thing about high value women are feminine assets. Feminine assets get snapped up quickly.
Yes.
Let me move you to the side because this may sting a little bit. Move you over to the side. Feminine assets don't stay on the market until their mid-30s. And you want a man who's earning at a level to where he's looking for a feminine asset. And if you, and real talk, if you were just working at Walmart, would your expectations for a man be the same?
Definitely not.
Then that's the problem. Your expectation of a man is based upon your academic achievement and your financial achievement. And that's
just that though.
Okay. It's in there. Socioeconomic status. And that goes, if you listen to my program at the beginning, I said that is one of the major reasons you ladies don't get it. We don't look at you guys the same way.
I agree. I mean, what you're saying is that it's based off of more visual appeal, which makes sense.
I say that's where it starts. That's where it starts. But there are plenty of women who are visually appealing, who don't have the other components, the femininity, the cooperativeness, the submissiveness, the ability to inspire, to be a feminine asset.
Right.
See, if it was just about appearance, then a woman who's in a pretty professional posse should have no problem. But they do. Because they don't have those other components.
I agree.
That's why I said getting in. So
yeah, what do y'all give her? What ranking y'all give her? I'm gonna give her a 4. I'm gonna give her a 4.5 because the screen is kind of fuzzy and I can't really tell. I give her a 4.5, 5. I give her that. She just hit the average scale. She just hit the average. Yeah, we throwing that PhD to the side. We looking at the scale about 4.5, 5. Y'all hit the like button, please and thank you. Hit the like button, please and thank you.
When I hear a woman who's saying she's going to get a PhD, and you want a man on your socioeconomic level, you're making the same step that so many women do.
Yes,
judging a man on your income and your income and your education.
Yeah, she's a like it's fuzzy.
I mean,
I can't really
expect other things in him besides to be on the same socioeconomic level, but agree.
Is her skin pretty skin?
Okay.
Well,
how many kids do you want?
2.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
I don't mind working. I actually really like teaching.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
Yes, I guess would be the answer to that question. Then.
What percentage of the financial family load do you want to have to carry for a lifetime?
Right.
The only thing I think a man should be solely responsible for is the mortgage.
What percentage of the family household income do you want to be responsible for a lifetime? All of it.
I guess mortgage usually makes up a pretty significant percent.
I don't know.
So
see, that's the thing. See, the thing is, men have to think in these terms. And you ladies will say things in a piecemeal way, but from a lifetime, what percentage of the family financial responsibility do you want to have to be responsible for the family?
Right.
That's mortgage, that's braces, that's dogs, that's trips, that's groceries, all that's in there.
Yeah. I guess it's like maybe it's a 70-30 split or something like that.
I'm asking
after
you.
Mortgage.
I'm asking no. Because you can't split it up after mortgage. It's all in there. Okay, if you say see, this is what women
70-30.
Okay, but this is, you need to turn off YouTube and all that stuff in the background because this is important.
Right.
If you never were to marry, what percentage of your lifestyle would you have to pay for?
100%.
100%, I guess, right?
Exactly. So that we got that part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got YouTube playing in the background. The volume is up.
Oh, I thought it stopped.
Yeah, you got to turn. Okay. Do you have when you have them on a speakerphone?
It's just on my computer. It says that my YouTube stopped.
Okay. You need to turn down the volume a little bit because we're getting a little loop back.
Okay, let me.
So if you got YouTube playing or something,
is that better? I turned down the volume on my computer.
Yeah.
Do you have the YouTube show playing in the background?
It's on pause.
Close it.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Is that better?
We'll see. So if you were to stay single, you're responsible for 100% of yourself. But if you were a man, how much do you want to be responsible for him and your 2 kids for a lifetime?
I guess like a 70-30 split, something like that.
70-30. Yeah. All right. And so how much do you think it would cost to what state do you plan on living
in? Hopefully back in Georgia. That's home for me.
Like Atlanta area?
That's home.
How much would you need to make to support a middle class, upper middle class lifestyle for a family of 4?
About 5 racks. About 5 racks for a single person. Owning a house, a car, and all that. About 5 racks. That's minimum though.
I'd say we probably need to be pulling down at least around somewhere between 150 to 200K a year.
Ouch.
Excuse me?
Is that not reasonable? Right? Cumulatively? Like between the 2 of us?
Between the 2 of you.
150 for 2 people?
Is that wrong?
Okay. You make over 6 figures?
I mean, when
you
I
will be making over 6 figures?
Yeah.
So if you were making over 6 figures, you'd be making 2/3 of that yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess. But if I'm with someone and we have kids and everything,
no, let's just stick
I
to
wouldn't
the
expect
man.
to.
No, stick to the man. Stick to the man. How much money do you need to? What area of Atlanta would you like to live in?
I have a home in West Midtown.
Okay, and ma'am, for a family of 3, you're looking at about $300,000 annual.
Ouch.
I don't have kids, so I'm very bad at the math on that.
Well, but the thing is, you can't be bad at math. At a PhD can't be bad at math, and this is the man you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the man you're looking for. And black men in this country who make 6 figures or more, they're less than $250,000 of those. They're less than $250,000 of those,
right?
Roughly.
Right.
So if you're looking for a man that's making, if you're talking about $300,000 a year and a 70-30 split, so let's just say $300,000 a year, 70-30 split. Okay, that means you want to bring home 30%, and he's bringing home 30. He's bringing home the other 70.
200,000, 100,000. Yeah, well,
of that $300,000, he'd be bringing in 210. You'd be bringing in 90.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, but 210 ain't.
Teaching school.
No. But 90 may not be hard for you. But see, you need to follow the math.
Yes.
The math tells everything. 300,000 because you'd want your kid to be able to go to a private school or a high-end public school. You'd want them to be able to have a car at 16 if they need to. Right. You'd want them to be able to go to college or whatever, braces. I mean, you would want them to be able to start off life decently, not behind, right?
Right.
That's an upper middle class lifestyle.
Right.
You don't get there off of $150,000.
Right.
Yeah. I guess I never really ran the numbers on it, but that's sense.
The problem. If you don't run the numbers, you don't understand how to look for the man. It's like, how do you hunt for something that you don't know what they eat? You got to know what you're hunting for. And this is why so many of you ladies, even our PhDs,
I'm a PhD,
are innumerate. You don't know who these men are. So when I start talking about what they want, what they don't want, it's easy for you to be like, well, I don't think it's so hard. Or I don't know this until we start putting numbers to it.
Delusional.
Yeah. Hey, Triple.
What's
Zeus.
going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, I'm listening to this roasting, boy. Kevin roasting tonight. He roasting.
Yeah, when he in the zone, it's him and Jason in their zone. It's something special. You just got to sit back and watch.
Shout out to TJ. He gave me the clips, and he was like, "These clips are good. This one way roasting a man, and one way going off on a woman." I was like, "Whoa! I ain't never heard him cuss before." I was like, "What's going on?"
Nah, they take it there because they call up there with dumb stuff. That's how those guys operate. If you come up there and it go left, and you come up there talking crazy, then you get put together. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, Zeus.
How we doing, HQ?
We here.
Hey.
How you doing, Lex?
Oh, what's up, Zeus? What's going on, man? The great politician and the super genius on the panel at the same time, man.
I love it. And the heathen queen.
Yeah, let's not forget about the HQ. Hey, you know what, HQ? What? I was watching the panel you was on yesterday.
Yeah.
Them guys told you the same thing that I told you the previous day. When we was talking about dating. They told you the exact same thing. I wasn't on the panel or the chat. I just was sitting back laughing when they told you that.
Yeah, I was on there to troll. I was just on there to act up.
I get it. I seen when you said that, talking about you touched more than he done touched his. That's funny.
No, right?
I'm like, you touch yours every day to use the bathroom. Damn.
It was obvious today. It was obvious I was trolling. I had notes. As soon as Fatty said, "I want you to come on the panel," I was like, "I'm just gonna be trolling because I ain't gonna be serious with it because it's an opportunity to go over there and act up. Why not?"
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't miss that, but they just
first answer. I messed their head up with that first answer. I forgot what that first answer was, but it was like I know I was going because I wrote it down. I said, if they say this, you see my cue card. These are my cue cards from yesterday. If they say this, say this. If they say this, say this. Oh, I was rolling back here. I was rolling. Don't ask me to come on no panel, and I know what you're gonna say because I already got answers for it just to be messed up.
Just to start trouble, huh?
Just to start trouble. You should have seen their heads exploding every time.
I've seen some stuff. Guys got railed. I'm like, man, she is gaslighting y'all, bro.
If you don't know by now, you don't know. Put me on it. I used to do it at SBC too. I used to do it over there.
I remember. I used to super chat like, hey, she gaslighting you guys. They would just be fired up too. The chat going crazy. It's like, bruh.
I know.
She's trolling, man.
I was like, look, hey, look, if you can't have no fun, well, I mean, why can't you have fun? I'm having fun. That's why I'm doing.
Yeah. I remember SBC. It was a girl up there. She wasn't bad looking, but man, she had like 4 kids, and you was like, maybe she gets what she wants or something. The chat was going crazy.
I know, right? I'm like, yeah. I thought to myself, you ignorant for that. You ignorant. Hey, Black America, I am on the downstroke in my world. I got to get fun wherever I can get fun. You can't just take everything I say seriously. I ain't 100% serious. I am a funny person. I am a hilarious person when I'm not hit on.
Whoa.
I'm gaslighting y'all.
over $200,000 a year.
Hold on, I got something to say.
5%.
What?
No, go ahead and get those bubbles out because you got bubbles all in your nose. You're giggling and just smiling. Lick your lips, baby girl. I want to say something that I've been saying in chat. I want to give grace and space to Glorious Love because I think I need to understand her better, and I think she's been making some real strides to be better understood and be clear. So I love and appreciate this chat, and because these conversations are hard, even though they're not about us, they're about us.
Right.
So with that said, I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the conversations I have. I mean, sometimes you just got to be you can't take life so seriously because I told y'all when I wake up, I'm a happy person. I'm always a happy person. Always. I never get up with a bad attitude. So I'm reflective. I do that every day. I'm like this every day. People be like, why you be so happy? I'd be like, no reason not to be happy. Just is what it is.
The statistic of how many people actually made 100K.
5%. 5%. 5%.
Hold on.
Yeah.
5%.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the hard question. If you're a man in the top 5%, and women on my show who call in from Massachusetts to Oregon want that man,
mm-hmm.
What does that man want from a woman?
Right. That's where the high value woman definition comes in, right?
Nope.
No.
See, that's the point. See, that's the
it's
point.
Beyond high value woman.
Yeah, my point is, ma'am, I'm just asking you what you want. I'm filling in the picture of the life you say you want.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're down to the man who can make the kind of income to support the kind of lifestyle you're talking about.
Right.
And now I'm asking a question. You know what you want. I'm asking, what does the kind of man you want? What does he want from a woman? And you don't know. You don't know.
How she don't know? And how she don't know, Zeus? And she in her 30s.
She haven't given it no thought. Oh, my bad. You said Zeus.
Oh, it don't matter. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lex.
Why she don't know?
No, I was gonna say she hasn't given it any real thought or put herself in the man's shoes before. It's just all been about her.
Right.
Yep.
No thought to it whatsoever. This is what I'm talking about. This when you decide that you're gonna be a wife and you know that's what you want to be, and you know early what you want to be, which I knew early that's what I want to be, then you start preparing for it. You start preparing for it. You start sleeping around. You stop giving your body away. You start dating with intention. No, I'm not gonna have sex. I'm not gonna do X, Y, and Z. You start preparing. And she hasn't thought about, okay. And the one thing I always remember, I have to be what the man who I wants me to be. I can't just want a man. He has to want me too. So I need to know what he wants. And so you look around and you study and you figure out what type of man you want, and you do those kind of things to put yourself in front of him. But it ain't
let me tag team on that. Lex, you said some very kind words to me, and I don't want you to think that wasn't heard. So love, respect, and appreciation for that. I do appreciate that. HQ, you often hear men say things about women, and one is we say they're selfish. She's going from a selfish voice. You are going from a nurturing voice. You stumbled and said, how can I be better? So the rather than ask other people and find models, you went to books.
Right.
If you go to books, you can travel more places. When you hear women say, I want to travel, they're saying, I want to learn what I didn't learn, but they don't know they're saying that. So a lot of women miss out because they won't ask themselves the question, what do you want to be?
Right. What type of woman do you want to be? Yes.
Right. They're more modeling random things, which is social media, whichever you're getting bombarded with.
Right.
With that said, I'm in.
And people have different. It just won't work. Another person's beauty is not your beauty. Another person's life is not your life. And all of these women are trying to copy the life of somebody else instead of looking at what they need to make them happy.
They got to keep up. That's why I kind of hate social media, because it has exposed a level of exotic lifestyle that every 6 or better that's out there that can dial herself up and making a little money wants to be able to live and experience.
There's nothing wrong with dreaming.
And I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing it, but it's just like the Publishers Clearinghouse. Got to go old school with this. Many will enter, few will win.
Right.
Damn.
Many will enter.
Yeah, I know, right? I remember that.
Ed was my guy. That was my grandma's guy. Ed. I know. Come on, man. Ed McMahon was her guy.
Yeah, I remember that phrase.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
So if you don't know it, how are you going to give it to him? You ladies.
That's why I'm here learning from you.
Well, you ain't paid me to learn this from me. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing this for a reason. You ladies all want something, but you put more thought into your dissertation than a man. You guys just think I can just turn around and go grab one. And when I say, ma'am, the kind of men you're talking about are going to be harder to get over age 30. You said, I don't think it's going to be the harder problem. And what'd you tell me? Something about your freaking school network. As if that's a one-to-one.
Well, I think what I was trying to say is that there's just I guess I have a skewed perception because I know so many guys who make that much money.
Yeah, but they ain't trying to marry you.
No, that's not true.
Cooking.
I mean, I wasn't calling in because I don't get guys who fit the description of the guys that I'm looking for. I was really just calling in to just reinforce the point of what you're saying.
Easy. Settle down, deep voice.
I didn't say that.
Settle down, deep voice. Settle down, deep voice.
And what I'm showing you guys is this is the mistake that so many women make. They think because these men are their colleagues and in their network, that's the same thing as them wanting to marry them, deal with them. Ma'am, seeing as though you said it's not the same thing, I gotta ask.
Pause it.
These men you're talking.
So I'm gonna give you Bonquisha, the same mind frame Bonquisha come from, which is, hey, I'm the receptionist in the nurse's office, and when the doctors come in, they take me to dinner. No, they're out banging you, but they got a whole family and a different life. You're just the tour guide. So what happens is once they have a doctor use them for recreational use, they think that's their level now. And that's her same thought. But I'm working around with all these guys. I had a Lex last night. I get a Lex every day, a different Lex.
Right.
And it don't work like that. Come on now.
Facts.
Talking about. You mean to actively, you have the men in this circle right now actively pursuing you to be their wife.
She lying.
That's a yes or no question. It's not a joke. You're a grown woman.
Yes.
Okay, then how can he actively pursuing you to be his wife if you don't have a boyfriend?
I mean, I just got out of a relationship like 2 weeks ago.
But he cannot be actively pursuing you. That's where the ego comes in, folks. You got a relationship 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And somebody's already actively pursuing you to be their wife? If that's the case, then you're right. You should have no problem.
Wow. Yeah, but if she ain't had no problem, what's she up here for? What you need me for? If you so good at finding a man, if the men are right there standing right next to you, why are you having a problem finding a man then? Because you can't find a man, because the men are standing right next to you and they notice that you got a masculine frame and you ain't the one that they want. They don't want no co-worker. They don't want to marry the woman that's right next to them or the co-worker. They want to marry the fit, feminine, and friendly one that's showing her ass or showing her leg or doing whatever she got to do on another job. But he definitely don't want to marry somebody that's in a jacket or a coat or a suit just like him. I don't think so. I don't know. Y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. I'm just being real masculine today. That's all.
A lot of sense to me, but okay.
You say high value women are always in demand.
Ma'am, please, I don't want to do that.
Those are your words.
Yes, but I've defined high value several times.
Yeah.
Just because you're in a PhD.
She's trolling. Hold on, HQ, pause. She's trolling. She's trolling. She tried to troll KS, and that's why he had to step in and say, "Ho."
She said,
I don't know why the women have to do that.
But I noticed at the beginning of this interaction, she said she was a high value woman. And he said, no. It's more than that to be a high value woman. But she said it at the beginning when the clip first came on. So she thinks she's a high value woman. She thinks that. I wonder if Kevin is going to address that. Is he going to address that or not? That she thinks she's a high value woman.
In your high value.
I'm not defining my value based on my PhD.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think we should end this right here because, see, here's the problem. This is where ego starts to get into it.
Yeah, facts.
And you're saying people on Clubhouse don't agree. And the thing is, the net of it is I talk to these men. I know these men. I know what these guys tend to want. And there's a big disconnect between what women think these men want and what they want.
Right.
And if you have it figured out,
right,
and these men are pursuing you, then it begs the question, why are you getting out of a relationship? Why didn't the previous one work? Where's the marriage
right.
to the guy we're talking about? That's the question. Because you seem to be putting on the appearance that you know what you're doing. Because in 1 minute you don't, the next minute you got it all figured out. Where's the marriage?
It's coming.
What?
I mean, I will say there's been nothing wrong with the guys that I've dated from like an high value man perspective or a socioeconomic perspective, any of those things. And I've been in serious relationships with them, and I've been engaged once. I've been, ring shopping.
I never said it was
like, it's not like.
But the thing is, ma'am, there tends to not be really, and thank you for being honest. There tends not to be any problems with the men. The problems tend to be on the women's side.
Well, in those cases, it was, I mean, in one of the cases at least, it was a fidelity issue. And I know that, one of the things that you discuss is that, whether you include those morality things is outside of the.
Let me go ahead and speak to this too. You ladies who think you ladies who want high earning, low alphas are fooling yourselves.
You can't have a man that's faithful?
What did I say? You want high earning, low alphas, you're fooling yourself. See, ma'am, I don't know if you realize you've come in here and in many ways you present it like women who want everything. Right. You want a high value, low alpha who wants a woman who's in her 30s instead of a woman who's younger. And see, when I ask, what do these men want? You don't know what they want because you can't tell me, but because they flirt with you or they say things to you, you're going to take it on fact that it's you. And I'm saying, okay, where's the engagement ring? Where's the marriage? People will say a lot of things, but let me go ahead and speak to the audience. This is where a lot of the delusion tends to come in because we believe what we want to believe. Men on this level tend to want women who are fit, feminine, cooperative, submissive. They tend to want women who are younger than them because if they want family and legacy, most men don't go for women in their 30s to be mothers. They go for women in their 20s so they have childbearing years, not women who are post 30 years old, though biological wall. And right now at 32, just getting out of a relationship, unless you're actively dating somebody right now to where you are going to.
I don't think 32 is a bad age. 32 is not a bad age. She has time to do
HQ. The thing is, he's saying it from the perspective of this. She is 32. However, even if she met Hqreactshq right now, and I was her dream guy, right? It still takes time. It will take the average guy, even if he's got his foot to the floor and she got her foot to the floor, 2 to 3 years to close that deal. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you date 2 years, you get married. She's 34 now. She's 34 and a half, Then, I mean, are you going to have a baby immediately or do you want to like do some vacationing first or what are you going to do? Likely, if she gets married, the earliest she could have a baby will probably be like 35. Right. So he's looking at it from that perspective.
She still has time depending on how many you want. I mean, I gave birth when I was like 30.
I'm not saying like
we're not talking about you. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, you was already married too, HQ.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You came to the party with two in the holster.
Yeah. Like what would you say to this girl, HQ, if you was her mama?
Well, she's in the middle. I'd say you need to focus on something else besides just work. And then you need to take yourself down a notch or two. Then you need to find out exactly what you want from a man, exactly where can you get that particular man, and then focus on that area to get that man. If you're looking for a rich man, you need to visit rich areas. If you're poor or it don't matter, then you need to go to just a regular, ordinary place to find men. But you need to do that like every 2 or 3 days. You need to be looking. You need to be searching. Because you got to get in front of the man. If you don't get in front of the man, he can't choose you now, can he?
Let me give you a secret that most PhDs will never say, a phrase they'll never say.
What?
I don't know. They'll never say that. She is the one who wants to always have the last word versus saying, hey, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate your input.
Right.
And one thing I said in chat, I'm going to say live so you can take it however you want. One thing I've never heard said about Black women is that they're good listeners. With that said, I'm in.
Yeah, well, I mean, that may or may not be the case. I mean,
you just proved my point, HQ. Thank you very much.
I didn't say anything
Good
out
night.
of
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh damn! I didn't know Aaron was up here. What's up, Aaron?
Aaron is up here. Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot all about you, Aaron. What the hell?
Yeah, you know.
Because you was quiet. You didn't jump in.
The life of a sniper.
How's it going? How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. How's everybody doing?
Good to hear you, Aaron.
Excellent. Yeah, same. Thank you.
Give us no take on this lady.
So it's later in the game for her.
Right.
You think everything the gentleman said was correct, but I think you highlighted something without realizing it. The fact that she can't answer these questions like, what does she really want? What does she qualify for? And how to find and secure what it is that she qualifies for in a way that closest mirrors what she wants. She can't answer those questions,
right,
let alone actually putting the things into practice. And when she answers those questions, the lessons that she learns, she's not going to put them into practice and score on the first shot. She's going to do a lot of fucking up. There's years in front of this lady between this particular interview and her wedding day. There's years. She's 32. This information she should have had at 22.
Right.
What do you want? What is what you want? How do you get him? Where is he?
Right. Right.
And then you got to take 3 or 4 years to put that shit into practice to find a guy, and then take 18 months with him before you marry him.
Right. Right.
That's 8 years. 6, 7, 8 years to the wedding day. She's 32, 38, 40. Now comes child one.
The way Black women prioritize relationships, yeah, it's going to be that long. Yes.
Right. There you go.
Right. Yeah.
Savage, Aaron. I love it. Savage.
I love Aaron.
She has an attitude. She's kind of cocky. She came on saying she was a high value woman. It's going to be difficult for this time. And I mean, I'm not pulling anything away from her looks. She's a pretty woman. I get all that. But still, with the attitude and everything else, and she's saying, I'm not basing it on my degree. I'm not basing my high value on my degree. Well, then what are you basing it on? Well, you ain't basing it on the fact that you smart, because otherwise you'd have had a man by now if you were smart. So what are you basing that on? Being a high value woman? I don't know.
Be married inside the next 6 months or even a year. None of that seems to be on the table. So it's all just talk.
Right.
And the clock is ticking.
Oof.
Agreed.
The clock is ticking. And this has been an interesting back and forth. But at the end of the day, if you want 2 kids, high risk geriatric pregnancy starts at 35.
Yeah, my friends.
If you're saying that you have a man who, and are you honestly saying that you have a man who's making 6 figures plus who wants to marry you?
Yeah.
We still holding on to that. We still holding on to that lie.
Here, I wasn't calling because I have a problem. I was calling to tell you you're right.
What?
So we're looking for an engagement ring when?
Kevin, when I get it, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna just come flash on the show.
It's February 24th, 11. 8. Yeah. Well, I'm listening. Hey, look. Okay, you say it, then here's the thing. I know people say a lot and it's a joke, but I'm really trying to understand
Naisa,
why people take so long. And if you just got out of a relationship, a guy already wants to marry you. That's pretty unusual. But fine, if that's the case, drop to one knee, produce a ring of significant heritage, and let's get on with the I mean, like you said, you could be pregnant tomorrow. That's what you started off saying with I could be pregnant tomorrow.
Right.
If the guy was right, but now all of a sudden you got a guy that's supposed to be right. Make it make sense. It doesn't. That's what you said at the beginning. I got a good memory.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with anything you said. Like, yeah.
She came up here lying. She came up here lying.
Like they do most of the time. She's trying to be more than she is, really.
She came up here lying.
She's the reality is she's an above average looking girl that's got a good career, probably a mountain of student debt. Right. And because she's a PhD, she definitely got a huge amount of student debt, unless her people is from money.
Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, she owes a lot. She makes a decent salary. Her looks is above average. This is maybe a 6.5 to me.
Right.
You know? Yeah, but it's not an 8 and she's not 27 anymore. So yeah, I mean,
hold on. Lex, I think you're totally right, but let me ask you a question. Once she get pregnant, where's she gonna work at? I'm done.
Facts.
What? Wait a minute. What did she do? I mean, what is she looking for? A 6-figure guy, 200K. She 210. She making 90. She want to pay 30% of the bills. Well, how is she gonna catch that man?
Wait a minute. How many kids does she want?
2.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. Once you have 1 kid, you can manage the child care. But once you have 2 kids, you can't work now because you putting out as much as you are for taking care of the kids.
Yeah, you depend, and if you got a partner, you definitely ain't getting no help from nowhere else but your partner. So you got to think. This is what I was trying to say to Black America. I said that the older the child gets, it's going to cost you more money. That child care costs money. She got a career. He got a career. I can't even imagine how much they must be paying every week. The people these days are paying this week, what, $500 a week for child care? If that, or is it cheaper than that? I don't know.
We were in a management meeting and we said, if your significant other isn't making over $2,500 a month, you might as well just have them stay at home when you got 2 kids.
Okay.
Because that's the price of your child care.
So they got to be making over at least $22, $23 an hour, at least. That would be minimum.
They got to be in the 50 grandish range or better, really.
Yeah, 25.
Yep, 25-ish. Yep.
Otherwise, you spinning your wheels. Otherwise, you just spinning your wheels.
Yeah. Right. Bingo. And that's the point that another thing I thought Kevin always did really well. I mean, Aaron flared on it as well. He was really good at saying, okay, what do you want? Do you realize what's that cost? Oh, you don't? Let me break it down for you. And you see her mind melted on the first question. I never thought of that. And I think that's a lot of females that don't think, I want 4 kids. They have no idea what it's like to have 4 kids. Come on, HQ, tell them what it's like to have 4 kids